Whoa. Hey Lisa, how are you, honey? I'm not doing any tarot today, guys. I just need to talk to you about astrology and what the hell is going on with the energies. It is important that my people on here know what's going on because it's crazy. Ooh. No readings today, I'm afraid. Sorry, I did put it on my title. There are no readings today. I am just doing astrology talk because I know that you guys are feeling what I'm feeling. I know it. I know it. Without a doubt, I know this. So I just want to talk astrology today. I'm not doing any tarot. I'm so great. Happy to listen. Yes, good. If you lot are feeling really off energy and you lot are feeling off kilter and you lot are just like losing your temper for no reason, or you're going through situations that somehow are surfacing to the top and you don't understand why these feelings are coming about, or unexpected people are showing up in your matrix and you don't know why they're there again, this is the place to be. I feel so balanced at the moment. Well, I'm going to go into that. It's hard out there at the moment. It is so hard. And when I did the astrological, thank you, Kellee White. I love you so, so very much. Kellee White is an amazing psychic medium and a great astrologer. And not only does she do that as well, she does a lot of other things. She's done, what has she done again? Like therapy. She's certified in doing all of that kind of stuff. So I'm a Cancer, and so I'm quite emotional, but these past months and new moon have been a bit hard. I'm going to talk to you about all of this. I feel like everyone is going through really tough times, and it's going, Kellee, just to let you know, it's going to get worse. This is the purging year. This is a good year to purge and get rid of all the things that you don't want anymore in your life. I'm not doing any readings today, guys. I'm so sorry. I know. I don't know what your name is. You just said no. H.W. Rickson. I know, it's like mad, but I'm going to go into detail, guys. And the reason why I'm doing this is because caring is sharing. I need you to know what I know. Now, I'm not doing any readings today. This is predominantly about the energy frequencies. What the hell is going on? Why is this so hard? Why is this time feel so tumultuous? And I'm going to tell you everything why. I'm just going to wait for a little bit more people to come in. Not doing any cards today, guys. This is astrological readings. And trust me, you need to know. This is a need to know. What is going on? Why is everyone arguing and being rude for no reason? Yes. NTK11. Right. This is the reason why I'm on here today. Hey Lucy, hi. I'm feeling the vibe. Are you feeling the vibe? Oh my God. So I'll tell you why I'm on here today. There's been some, and I'm going to talk about personal experiences and what I've been through in the past 2 days. The 2 days that has been the energy frequency. I have it on here, guys, and I'm going to tell you why. Thank you for sharing. Need to know this. I'll also be reposting this up if TikTok allows, and I'm able to record this onto my phone. I will be reposting it up on my YouTube channel so you can watch it on there. So Energy frequencies. Does everyone know that it is Mercury retrograde? Does anyone know what Mercury retrograde is? Mercury retrograde is when the planet Mercury slows down. And what happens is when you look at Mercury through a telescope, it looks like it's going backwards. When Mercury is in retrograde, it means watch out for your devices, your Wi-Fi, your network is going to be playing up. Watch out for your energy. Oh my God. Nothing goes right. Everything goes wrong. And everyone is like, I hate it when Mercury retrograde is here because everything goes wrong. But Mercury has to come about because it's the time for us to purge all the shit that doesn't work for us anymore. We've got to let it go. It's always Mercury's fault. Yeah, I always say blame it on Mercury retrograde. Yes, 100%. But guys, get a pen and a paper because you need to know the dates. Yeah, you need to know the dates. But it started off, now I'm somebody who's always very clued up energetically, spiritually, but for some weird reason, I was so out of alignment and it started yesterday. It started yesterday, guys. So we are in the shadow aspects of Mercury retrograde, which means everything is already starting to test your patience. Everyone and everything is annoying the shit out of you and you don't know why. I'm going to tell you. So, not doing any card readings today. I am predominantly just telling you why you're feeling what you're feeling. For some of you, you're not going to feel this energy. But, so let's get started, shall we? Get your pen and your papers. Put your seatbelt on because we're going for a rough ride. And we're all in this together, FYI. So, Mercury went into retrograde today. Yay. Boo. But Mercury goes into retrograde and it begins in Gemini. Are you listening to me, Geminis? Listen up. Write this down. So if you've got Gemini family members, I'm going to say more star signs, so be mindful of it. So if you've got Gemini placements in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, put your headphones in and listen up and take some notes. Now, I just happen to be a Gemini rising. Yeah. My sun sign is in Capricorn. My Gemini, my rising sign is in Gemini. I'll tell you my moon placement in a second. Anyway, so Mercury retrograde begins and it goes into Gemini. What is Gemini about? Gemini is about communication. It's about the mental mind. Again, shout out to Kellee White. I love you, because you just made everything make sense for me. Yeah. So I'm going to make sense for my family on here. So Geminis represents air signs. Air signs are always on the move. Air is always flowing and moving. Air signs represents the mental state, communication, reading, grafting, the needing to know everything, the two faces, the two personalities. Boy, right here, right now. So it begins in Gemini, but the weirdest thing, the strangest thing about this Mercury retrograde solar eclipse is that after a week, and this is a strange placement, this doesn't really happen really ever, or if it does, it's so seldom that it happens. But Gemini will be with us in Mercury retrograde for 1 week. That's really odd because usually placements will stay for a month, 2 months, a couple of months, whatever. But Gemini is going to be with us for only a week. For you Geminis out there, watch out for your energy frequency. Mindfulness is necessary here. Now, for 1 week, it's going to be with us. But then after a week, it's going to go into Taurus. Tauruses, you listening, yeah? Listen up. So what is Taurus about? Taurus is about value, money, business, work. It's about structure and stability and beauty and all of that jazz. So you got Mercury in this energy frequency. You have it in Gemini, mixed with Gemini, which is the mental thought, the intellect, studying, overanalyzing, overthinking things. Then you're thinking, oh my God, Taurus, money, structure, stability, values. And then you put those together, it's like, yeah, it's like, oh my God. So this energy frequency is basically like, it brings in chaos. And it's not chaos for just Geminis and Taurus. It's like It's going to be out of alignment for every human being incarnated into this planet in this time frequency. However, it would have a more potent effect on Tauruses and Geminis. But then it also has effects on Virgos. I know, right? So yesterday I got into a really big argument with my daughter. It's one after the other. Like, I love you, Eliza. I love you, Mum. But really? So I get into a bad argument with my daughter. Actually, it was a really simple argument, but it was like an argument that was just so stupid. And I didn't understand how it got to the way it got to when it was such a simple thing. But I'm living in a house with a bunch of cardinals. Cardinals are rulers and leaders. I'm a cardinal sign. My daughter's a cardinal. My mum's a cardinal. My daughter's an Aries. My mum's a Libra. So what does my daughter and my mum have in common? They both have Libra. My mum is a Libra. My daughter has Libra placements in her chart. And every human being incarnated into the physical body is represented by a playing card. You can know what your playing card, just put your birthday and go, what is my playing card for my birthday? And then it will show you that you're like the 5 of hearts, the ace of diamonds, and then you'll see the characteristics of this card placement of who you are. So when I did a birth chart reading for myself, it said to me that be wary. And that birth chart reading, guys, if you ever want a birth chart reading from me, I'm telling you, it's so on point. It's so scary. It's so scary. It will tell you everything to the T. So when I did a birth chart reading for myself, it highlighted that from April to June, I'm going to have issues with clubs women. And I thought, who are clubs women in my life? And I'm like, oh, shit. My mother is a clubs woman and my daughter is a clubs woman. In fact, they're both 9 of clubs women. Oh my God. So I'm beefing with these 2 people, yeah. And it's me against those 2. And it's like, they're taking me down. But then I'm a Capricorn and it's like, no, you're not going to take me down. I'm taking everyone else down with me. So back to what I was saying. This time frame, this Mercury retrograde brings in chaos, topsy-turvy kind of energy where you feel like you just want to pull out your eyeballs, that kind of energy. And again, it's about the mind, and Gemini rules the mind. It rules communication. So let me tell you what not to do, guys. So take notes. Do not start any new projects during this time frame. Don't do it. If you're thinking about it, there are going to be things that are going wrong. Flights are going to be delayed or cancelled, one or the other. Starting out new projects, no. Signing contracts, I wouldn't highly recommend it because something will go wrong. It will just be all in flux. It's just no, don't do it. Don't do it, right? Okay. No, I'm not. I'm just talking about the energy frequency, Hasina. I'm just talking about the energy frequency. And if you are a Taurus, it is going to come in a week's time where Taurus's energy is going to be all over the place. Gemini's energy is going to be all over the place. Now, let me just backtrack a little bit here. So do you remember how I said to you that my rising sign is in Gemini? Guess where my moon sign is placed? Virgo. So anyone who's a Gemini, Taurus, and a Virgo, it's not good. It's not good for any of us. We're basically screwed, yeah? It means that we need to go inside, go into hermit mode. It means shut your mouth and say nothing if you know there's going to be beef. That's what it means. I should have listened to my higher self instead of listening to my ego and just feeding into the argument with my mother and my daughter. But no. As a Capricorn, I carried on. And who did it affect health-wise? Me. So, going back, do not sign any contracts during this time frame. Do not start any new projects during this time frame. In fact, this situation here is supposed to close out things. You're closing contracts, closing relationships, closing all these things that you need to close, yeah? That are done. You're done. It's done and dusted. It's about completing and wrapping up old projects, old situations, because this is such a strange time and we're in between 2 eclipses. So we had an eclipse on I think it was the 20th of April. Sorry, we've got those children next door that are really loud. My apologies. interruptions is going to happen during this time frame, guys. So just know that. So during this, there was 2 eclipses. What does an eclipse mean? Eclipse is a portal. It's a portal for powerful energies. And when you've got, so traveling energy is going to be off, signing contracts are going to be off. It's like during this time frame, what you need to do during this time frame with the Mercury retrograde and the 2 eclipses during this time frame is triple check your receipts. Any receipts that you have that you need to go over. Triple text any messages or emails that you are even thinking of sending it. If you checked it once, check it again, and just in case, check it again. This is emails, this is texts. Check them before you send them on its way, because Mercury is going to really mess around with all of that. Just saying. What about starting a new job? Obviously, you got to start a new job, you got to work, and you got to pay for your bills, so you got to go do that. But it's just, there's always going to be something that there's going to be a hiccup. There's topsy-turvy energy with whatever is going on during this time frame. So don't start a new relationship. This is about going into hermit mode, guys. I personally wouldn't start, especially if you're Gemini, especially if you're Taurus energy, especially if you're Virgo energy. It's like my best friend is a Cancerian. She's the 3 of diamonds. She's like, yo, everything is cool for me. Like, all is good. And I'm like, yeah, that's because you're not dealing with any of this shit. You don't have any placements of this in your chart. If you've got Taurus energy, you might have a little bit of topsy-turvy energy, but you're kind of good to go. So just be mindful. Like, I'm just giving you a lot of fighting. Yes, fighting for no reason. Yes, it's messing with me and my husband. Yes. Do you know what that means, guys? It means turn a fucking blind eye. It means when your partner or your children or your whoever is winding you up, all you need to do is go, I know I'm going to kill them, so I'm going to just turn my back and walk away. Just do that. Do that, because it will save you a world of pain. I'm going to get into it because I'm going to tell you what happened to me. And all of you know, yeah, that I've had open heart surgery 4 times. Yeah. 4 times. So it really affected my mental state and it affected my actual physical health. And now I know why, because this energy affects my placements in my chart. Anyway, so double check and triple check receipts, texts, emails. And ancient astrologers used to call the Mercury retrograde, Kelly White, I love you, just have to say it again, the energy of the underworld. It's like, what? We already know that the energy of the underworld is here. I've been telling you this for the past couple of months, guys. I'm like, every time I went on live, I go, we're in Pluto. Pluto energy, basically, Pluto energy is, Pluto doesn't give a shit if you want to deal with all the things that you've suppressed in your life. Pluto energy is going to bring up all these emotions and all of these feelings that you have suppressed, that you tried to block out, and you're like, I'm not dealing with that situation right now. Pluto is like, sorry, I'm here, and this is about death and transformation. So, FYI, there's going to be a lot of souls signing out because they're like, I don't want to be here during this time frame. I'm done. So we're going to lose a lot of loved ones during this time frame, and it's because they're looking at the energy before they incarnated and were like, 2022 May to whatever looks a little bit dodgy for me, so I don't want to be in here during this time frame. I'm signing out and I'm going home. So we're going to lose a lot of loved ones, but it's not that they're gone. It just means that they don't want to be here during this time frame. We, however, chose to be here for these experiences. Why? For soul evolution and soul growth. I always say this. But Pluto energy is going to be with us, I feel like, till the end of the year, like October. Pluto talks about death, transformations, rebirths, letting go, endings of relationships, endings of jobs, endings of relationships with a friend, a colleague, an associate, whatever it may be. Endings, transformations, the ending of the way that you're thinking about yourself or the way that you've been seeing the world. Those are coming to an end and we're going to be transforming. This is what this time frame represents. So ancient ancestors called the Mercury retrograde the underworld. It makes you go inwards. This is a time period for you to go into the reflective state of mind. So reflecting. It will, again, affect Virgos. It will affect Geminis. And I'm like, great, that's me. Because I'm like Gemini rising and my moon sign is in Virgo. I'm basically beep. Yeah, I'm bucked. Okay, here we go. Get your pen and your paper. On Sunday, the 15th of May. On Sunday the 15th of May, guys, we have a blood moon, blood moon, blood moon. The blood moon means you look at the moon and it goes red. Now, here in the UK, for those of you who are in the UK, you're going to be able to see this blood moon at 3:27 a.m. Okay, so Anna, what the hell is this blood moon? The blood moon is on the 15th of May on a Sunday. Oh God, is it this Sunday coming up? I'm just can't deal with this right now. But anyway, on Sunday the 15th, we've got a blood moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to our little lane. Yes. Okay. So should I apply for jobs now? Apply for jobs, signing contracts, be mindful of what you're reading, because there's going to be something that's going to happen, whether it be a job or a relationship or moving house or signing a contract or traveling. There's something that's going to go wrong. This is me telling you and letting you know. So when something goes wrong, when you're doing something, you're going to be like, you know what, that crazy Anna did say this and it's happening right now. So she had a point. So maybe I should avoid going to sign this contract this week. Maybe I should postpone it. So just be mindful of this kind of energy. Yeah? Holy crap. I was building my schedule around the 15th unknowingly. Look, sometimes you just can't, you're doing what you got to do. That's it. My Scorpio rising is it's shook. Yeah. I've been seeing 11:11. What does that mean? It's the awakening. It means your soul is being called to wake up. So yes. Okay. So yes, this Sunday it is the blood moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. What does Scorpio represent? Scorpio is governed by Pluto. Scorpio again represents death, transformation, rebirths, letting go of the old you, moving forward. It talks about letting go, and Scorpio signs are water signs, so it's a very emotional time for everyone, not just Scorpios but for all of us. We're all in our emotions, feeling really sensitive right now, and then when somebody pisses us off, we're going to get our Scorpio sting and sting everyone. Even though I am not a Scorpio, I'm still stinging you with my emotions that's running amok. So just be mindful of that. So it's the first total lunar eclipse for 2 years, which will be seen by all of North America. So you'll be able to see on Google what time in California or in New York will I be able to see the blood moon, and it will tell you what time that is. Now, where was I? So it's the first total lunar eclipse for 2 years, which will be seen by the whole of the North America, and they call it the red moon. So in London, you'll be able to see that at 3:27 a.m. And again, Scorpios are about transformation. It's about emotions. It's a portal eclipse. It has to do with activating the soul's contract. So when we get the lunar eclipse, the blood moon in the Scorpio energy, it represents that it's going to be activating every human being on the planet's soul's contract, bringing situations to you into our lives so that it helps us on our next stage of evolution. Doesn't that sound really good? Sounds really good, right? So when we have this kind of energy, let me just say it again, because I like the way it sounds when it comes out of my mouth, is that it activates the soul's contract. Everyone here has a soul contract. Whether you believe it or not, I don't give a shit. But we all have a soul contract. Everything that you deem as wrong, it was meant to happen. There's an intricate design and a pattern for all of us souls. My brothers and sisters, that we're going through the situation. It's all for the soul evolution. But let me read it again because I like the way it sounds. So this portal eclipse here, it is to do with the activation of the soul's contract, bringing situations, people, energies into our lives so that it will help us on our next stage of evolution. Soul evolution is why we're here. It is as simple as that. There is no such thing as coincidence. You're right. Sweets, Aranade, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. There is no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens, even the shit situations that you're like, why did this happen to me? The question is, why did this happen to me and what did I learn from it? That's how you've got to look at it. So it's a very intense time. I'm just tired already talking about it. It's a very intense time. So this is going to bring ends and closures, whether you like it or not. So it's like, do I separate from my wife or my husband? This is a time period where it's going to happen. It has to happen because you're ending contracts with certain people, with certain situations. It's not going to serve you anymore in the new energy frequency. It really isn't. It's crazy how I come to your live whilst I've been seeking help. Right. Maria. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Rani. Yes, thank you, Yvonne. So yes, this is a very crucial time for all of us. Will this affect Aries? It's going to affect everyone. It's going to affect everyone. And I feel like it's going to, it depends on your sun, moon and rising. So for you guys, if you don't know what your sun sign is the month that you're born. So I'm born in December, which would make me a Capricorn. So how you find out your moon and rising sign is you need to know your birth date and where you were born. So for example, I was born in London and I was born at 3:03 in the afternoon. So I would put my name. So if you go on Google and you type in sun, moon and rising calculation, just click on the first thing that comes up and then it will tell you to put your birthday. It will tell you to put your name. It will tell you it will ask you where you were born, whereabouts were you born. I was born in London, and then it would say what time were you born. So you need to know what time you were born to get your exact sun, moon and rising sign. So if you have placements of Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio in this time frequency, then yes, you're going to be feeling, and Virgo, you're going to be feeling off energies. It will affect you 100%. So when I found out that I was Aries, Sagittarius and Aquarius, predominantly fire sign mixed with a bit of air. So you're powerful. You're somebody that is on the move, always taking action. You can't keep still. Aquarius is air signs. Air is always moving. Aries and Sagittarius are fire signs. So fire can be still or fire can spread. So it really depends on what your air is doing to your fire. Are you blowing the energy around, creating chaos? Because Aries is the god of war and you are a cardinal sign, as well as Sagittarius are mutable signs. So you kind of, it's like a mix of everything. It's just too much. So you've got Sagittarius placements. Sagittarius is mutables. And then you've got Aries. You're an Aries, which is a cardinal, which is the leader energy. And then Aquarius is fixed. So you've got all these different placements. You've got fixed energy, you've got mutable energy, and you've got cardinal. So you are tough and strong and a leader. You're somebody that is also, oh yeah, I could go with the flow. But then you can be very stubborn. So you have these energies about you. So it's going to affect every single person. Trust me. I feel the urge to cause chaos. Please don't. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be hurting yourself. Yes, you're going to be hurting everyone else, but you're going to be hurting yourself. Jesus is the one and only living God. Call upon him and be saved. Yes, I love Jesus, princess. Thank you for telling me that. I love Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ was to a medium and a psychic, hence which is why he knows. And we are connected to Jesus Christ. So I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, FYI. Thank you for the preach. I love you. And Jesus loves you too. And yes, I love Jesus Christ. So thank you very much. But anyway, I just don't want that right now. What about fire water placements? Fire water rules the emotions. Let me just finish this really quickly. So this time frame is about ending and closures of certain situations, whether you like it or not. And it's to put us on our soul's path. So everything that's happening to you right now, it's to give you a kickstart, to put you on your soul's path, because I feel like all of us have been a little bit out of focus here. It's like every little thing that comes in, I don't know about you lot, but I have to, and it's a good thing to reanalyze and analyze everything that comes your way, the person, the situation. It's really good. But sometimes, Jesus Ascended Master. Yes, honey, you know your work. Sweets, Aranage, you know, Jesus is an Ascended Master, 100%. So you know your shit, you know your stuff. So again, this energy is supposed to put us in our soul's path. The full moon carries, okay, so this is a statement I'm about to make. So you really put on your seatbelts. You see this full moon placement right now? It carries the weight of 1,000 full moons. So we're screwed. It's like we're screwed. So, and it's not like we're screwed. We're screwed because we need to bring up all the shit that doesn't serve us, and we need to let it go. That's what that means. So I just exploded yesterday. Now I feel bad. Should I apologize? I had such a beef with my mum. I mean, I said things that Annalisa would never usually say, but I said it. And it was like I had a battle between my ego and my soul. And my soul was going, don't say it to your mother. Don't say anything, Anna, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to be taken out of alignment. Say nothing. And I could hear my higher soul going, don't say anything, Anna. Say nothing. Say nothing. I go into the room and I went, Mum, I would like to have a word with you. And I said it really calm and really, it was like I went in there with the intention just to say what I needed to say. And I just needed my mum, my Libra mum, just to listen to what I had to say just for a second. Just let me finish what I needed to say. Do you think she let me finish? No. I couldn't even start. I didn't even get to say what I needed to say because she was talking over me. And I lost it. I just went, everything just exploded. And I was just like, and then what else did I say? I said things that I shouldn't have said. Do I regret it? Yes and no, because I feel like some people needed to be educated. And it's like, yeah, I feel bad. But at the same time, it's like, I feel good that I said it because I'm still human. Do you know what I mean? God love her. But yeah, so this full moon is carrying the weight of thousands of full moons. What to do and what not to do during this time frame. What to do during this time frame of this total eclipse, the blood moon, the Mercury retrograde. When is it going to end? Just really quickly. 22nd, I believe this whole thing is about to die down. Anyway, what to do during this time frame of all these planets and all these eclipses and all of this stuff. Journal. These are the good things to do during this time frame. Journal all your emotions, all your feelings. That is not the first thing that I should have said. The first thing I should have said was meditate. Meditate. Eliza, could you do me a favor, honey? Could you go on top of my bed and get me the brown box on top of the cupboard? Please. So I ordered something online, which was from the USA. And it was taking so long to get here. And I knew that I needed to have this thing because I felt like the energies were off. I knew that there was going to be all of this coming in. But I was like, I need to get this thing that I needed because I know it would keep me into alignment. Now I have my singing bowl, which is wonderful. But I needed and I need to show you this because I'm saying the good things that you could do during this time frame. So first and foremost, meditate, guys. Meditate as much as you can because it will help to keep the anger and the irritation kind of at bay. When you get into the meditative state, you're going into the soul and you're getting out of the physical body and out of the ego mind, which is something I did not do, even though I know better. I forgot to do this. So meditate, journal. You need to have long baths in Himalayan salt. So whoever you are, long baths in Himalayan salt. Thank you, darling. Yes, that's the one. Thank you. Long baths in Himalayan salt. So I purchased this and somehow it came when I needed it the most. I got me a shaman drum. Beautiful. I have a singing bowl. I have a singing bowl and I hit the singing bowl. Eliza! Could you get me my singing bowl as well, please? She's going to kill me. So I bought this because I have shaman ancestors heritage. And just doing this already makes me feel good. Thank you, my darling. Sorry. Thank you. So I have my singing bowl. I was like, let's create a band. My mum and my daughter, let's just bounce up, let's just bang on this drum and let's do the singing bowl. But the singing bowl helps me. For those of you that can't stand that high pitched sounds, I highly recommend that you get it, because it just means that you might have this energy frequency within you that you just, the sound of high pitched tones is actually very angelic. So if you get irritated by high pitched tones like that, it just means, yeah. So go get yourself a singing bowl. Let me just, sorry. As you can see, I haven't used this in a while because I've been too busy reading. Every time I hit those chords, man, there's something about it that just makes me go into alignment. And then the shaman drum, which is what I bought, it is beautifully designed. It comes with this really nice stick. And just chant. I know you lot are thinking, oh my God, if this was me at 20, I'd have been like, she needs help. But I'm telling you now, it really helps, guys, especially if you're really feeling out of alignment. I'm telling you now, get your singing bowl, get some white sage and pound on that drum. Yes. So what else is there to do? So long baths, journal, meditate, exercise, go out into Mother Nature, because Mother Nature is the one that gets everyone healed, get everyone into alignment, you name it. The things not to do. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't sign contracts. If you're around people that are irritating you, just run a mile and don't go there. Just run a mile. The other thing that you need to not do, don't need to manifest for this one. Don't manifest anything. Do not put your crystals out. Do not put your crystals out in the blood moon. Are you lot hearing what I'm saying? I will always recommend you guys, I always recommend that you guys put your crystals out in the full moon when it's white and bright and light underneath the divine feminine, because she's spirituality, she's the intuitive, she's the high priestess. So I would always highly recommend that you put your crystals out, yes, on a white full moon, or even under the sun, divine masculine. It will charge up your crystals and make you feel good. Under a blood moon, hell no. Do not. I mean, I personally wouldn't. Kellee White personally wouldn't. Don't do anything. Don't put your crystals out under the blood moon. I just personally wouldn't do it. But I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, don't do that. I need to start running again. You do it. Let me tell you something, guys. When I got into that beef with my mum and my daughter last night, the other night, I woke up in the morning. I had a really bad neck. I had a really bad brain. Everything was hurting me. The only thing that I knew I had to do was get on my bike and ride. And I rode from 11 o'clock in the morning to like 5 p.m. I was just riding around all of my Mother Nature. I just needed to get my headspace cleared out. Now, the problem with the UK, for those of you who live in the UK, this weather is so unpredictable. It's like 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's snowing, the next minute there's like a rainstorm. So I don't know what kind of weather I'm going to have. Last night, it was like, yesterday it was like 22. I was riding my bike. It was a bit breezy. It was great. I was going to ride today, but there was rain. So it's like for you guys who are consistently in a hot temperature, who have great weather, where your weather knows what it's doing, just go out into Mother Nature. Just go out into Mother Nature. Can definitely feel the tension in the air at the moment, Kim. Yes, you will feel it. It's going to be everywhere you go. And it's Mercury retrograde. And we're supposed to be appreciative of Mercury retrograde. But personally, I think Mercury retrograde should be shoved up my ass, because I can't stand Mercury retrograde. All it does, it makes me argumentative. It makes me argue with people. People argue with me. And it's like, all I want to do is just find peace of mind. I just want to meditate, and I want to just do my tarot and just be at peace and just love, 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 love. But I can't, because there's always going to be the people out there that's winding you up, isn't it? It's not you. It's always someone external to you that's getting you out of alignment, isn't it? I need some luck in my life. So do I. Jodine, so do I. I need to start running again. Yes. Don't sign up for operations or booking flights if not necessary. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know how my sister got back from Budapest today, but she managed to get back from Budapest today without any issues or any problems. So good for her. Yes, I need to meditate more. Went for a long walk at the park. Good. That is what you need to do. Ego identifies itself with hobbies, words, things you think are identity. Soul is your energy now. 100%. 100%. The ego needs to, during this time frame, needs to piss off. But look, even I couldn't. I thought I was going to go internal and I wasn't going to say anything to my mum and my daughter, but I don't know what happened to me, guys. The floodgates just opened. It just all came out. I didn't mean to do or say what I said, but there's a part of me that felt like I needed to say what I needed to say. I see 11, 11, 22. You know what I've been seeing, guys? 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 is all over the gaff. I'm seeing it everywhere. And you know what? 4s is governed by the angels. So I'm like, thank God for that. Because 444 is governed by angels. Zodiac sign, Gemini, rising Gemini, and you are all air. This is, oh my God. So Libra's governed Venus. Venus is about money and beauty and lovey-dovey kind of energy. But then Gemini's, again, it governs communication. It's ruled by Mercury. It's like the mental state. It's like your thoughts, the way you communicate. So you're always somebody that's always on a move. You keep on moving. It's just a lot of energy. It's a lot. So you are somebody that really needs to ground. What is your name? Remy. Sorry, I'm just saying the last part of your name. Because you're predominantly an air sign, because Gemini and Libras are air signs, what does air do? Air is consistently flowing. So you are somebody that would need to wear red underwear. You're like, what? Wearing red underwear for all of you zodiac signs out there will ground you and pull you into Mother Earth. It's your base chakra. This part here. It's this part of you here. The gates to heaven. Yeah, it's that part down there that is governed by the red energy. Is your root. So you need to wear red underwear. In fact, I need to go and buy some red underwear tomorrow when I go to Lakeside, because I need to get myself rooted into Mother Earth. So yes, be mindful of that. Let's see, let's go. When you know, you know. So it's a powerful moment. It's not a moment. It's going to last for a long time. That sound gave me anxiety there. Lucy, if that sound gave you anxiety, you need to get it. And when you hit that, do you know why it gives you anxiety? Because you know how they say you got the devil and the angel on your shoulders, and then you've got the good side of you going, do it. And then you've got the bad side going, the bad side going, do it. And the good side going, don't do it. You know, it's going to affect you and everyone else in the long run. When you hit the singing bowl and it gives you irritation or anxiety, it's because there is something within you, the negative part of self, that doesn't want to be healed. There's a negative part of you that's like I'm good. So my daughter can take the drum, but I think she can't take, and she's an Aries, and she can't really take the singing bowl. It's high-pitched tones, and high-pitched tones are in relation to the angelic realm. Just saying. I get nervous often. Okay, what else? What is everyone saying? Cafe Astrology. Thank you, hun. Sweets. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for letting them know. You have to know your birthday, the city, the date, and the hour. I'm a Pisces and my husband is a Cancerian. It goes really well. You flow very well together because Pisces is governed by Pluto. Cancerians are governed by the moon. So you're both very spiritually, like emotionally connected. if your emotions are not balanced, you're going to drown, both of you. You're going to drown in your emotions. And Pisces and Cancerians are very mediumistic and very sensitive and very intuitive. And Pisces, you govern the feet. So be mindful of your feet, Pisces. And for Cancerians, be mindful of your chest area. The chest area here. Because you govern that energy. You govern that area here. How do I get my other sign? Again, go on to what Sweets Aranade said. Cafe Astrology. Make sure you know your time of birth, where you were born, and put all of those information, and then you'll get your sun, moon and rising sign. That will tell you about your personality and your characteristics. So I've always wondered why I was somebody that was such humanitarian. I wanted to do humanitarian work. I wanted to help people in my life. I don't want to, I'm not money orientated. I'm just somebody that would give my last pound to the homeless person, that kind of thing. And I didn't care if I was going to eat or not. And I always felt like, why am I so humanitarian? And I realized that Virgos are very humanitarian. They're like the humanitarians of the world. A lot of Virgos that I know are either carers, police officers, works in order to help people. And Virgos are very earthbound people. Virgos are mutable signs, so they're very grounded. They're also governed by Mercury, which is about communication, the thought, and it talks about mental energy. And that is one of my placements. And then Gemini, communication, as well as Mercury. So it's like, it's a lot of energy going on here. I'm a Cancer sun, Aries rising, and a Leo moon. Water, fire, fire. So you're predominantly fire, but your sun sign is Cancerian. Cancerian for me are very intuitive, very, very intuitive, very emotional, but you like to hold a grudge. Just saying that because my best friend's a Cancerian, so I know them very well. And my other best friend is a Saggy, which is a fire sign, and I just happen to be an earth sign, so it's a very good three-way. Three-way? That sounds really weird. But a very good threesome? No, that sounds weird as well. It's a very good connection between us sisters. So just saying. Yes, Cancerian governed by the moon. Moon is about the inner world, the feminine, because the moon is very feminine energy. So if you're a man and you have Cancerian and you're a Cancerian, you would have very feminine placements. You would be like, I want a family, I want to get married, I want the emotional stability. So you'd have those deep, deep emotions because Cancerian is governed by the moon, and you have Leo placements, and Leo is governed by the sun. So it's like divine masculine and divine feminine. So you need to make sure that the sun is about the sun is the masculine, the very powerful outer world energy. The moon is feminine energy, the female, the emotions, the love, the nurturer. So balance those energies. This is for all signs, correct? All signs. When you go on Cafe Astrology, put your birth date, the time you were born and where you were born, and it will calculate your rising and moon sign. And it will show you your personality. When you read, oh my God, so I have Scorpio placements in my chart. And then you read the Scorpio and it says sensitive. Scorpios don't really like to put themselves out there. You will never really know what's going on with a Scorpio. They're quite mysterious. And then people always say to you, you're really mysterious. No one really knows about what's going on in your life. And then you'll go, oh, that's why people say I'm mysterious, because I have Scorpio placements in my chart. Or I have Aries placements in my chart. Why are you always troubling me? Why are you always fighting? Why are you always me, I? Because Aries is about the I, the self, me. They're the baby of the zodiac sign. So if you realize that you have Aries placements in your chart and Aries is ruled by the god of war, so you've got the war energy about you. So Mars is a representation governed by Aries, the god of war, physical energy, passion, power, reaction. You will react, Aries, to everything and anything, like my daughter did the other day. So I said to my daughter, you're really shy, and she lost it. She's like, I ain't shy. I'm not shy. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize that me saying that she was shy, she's going to lose her nut. I had no idea that me saying those words was going to make her lose it. But, you know, it's what it is. I'm going to be mindful of my mouth, clearly. Let's see. All day, be positive. That is your life. Yeah, I'm telling you now, it's just, I can't. All I know is that I had an argument with my daughter. Then I had an argument with my mum. And then I had another argument with my daughter this morning. Because I was just trying to tell her my perspective on everything that happened. And what happened? We got into a bloody fight. And I was like, this is not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to express my point of view about what was going on. Why are we fighting? I didn't understand it, but it is the energy that's here right now. Gemini, prudence. Gemini, mood is all over the place. Honey, I am with you. It's like, I don't know why I'm angry, but I am. I need to get the hell out of here. Yes. Let's see. I easily get pissed. I need help. You need to go out. Geminis are air signs. Go out. My sister is flying to me on Saturday and she's a Taurus. Oh, shit. Listen, just call all the angels and be like, let my sister get here. Let no flights be cancelled. Let my sister's energy be, you know, balanced. Because Taurus are the bull. And Taurus is fixed energy. So Taurus is stubborn. And Taurus ain't moving for shit. Yeah, they are stubborn. The only way for your Taurus's heart is feed their asses. Just give them food. Feed their asses because they love food. Let's see. Leo, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Taurus. Nice placements here. Charles _ Kirk. Okay. Charles. So Leo, Sun, governed by masculine, so probably a woman that thinks like a man, comes across really dominant. Pisces is so feminine, and Pisces is dreamy. Pisces is governed by Neptune, and Neptune represents spiritual, the spiritual connection, fantasies, the dream world. I wouldn't be surprised if you daydream, and it's in your moon, so you would daydream a lot, or someone is talking to you and they're like, Charles, hello, are you listening? And you're like, no, sorry, I was on another planet right now. I was thinking about something. And then you got the rising sign, which is your Taurus. So Taurus is you're beautiful, you like money, you like to spend on expensive things, you like your food. So you got that energy about you. And again, Taurus has got that very fixed, stubborn as hell energy. Taurus is governed by Venus. Venus is love, energy, relationships, and money. So balance those things. Oh, God. Pisces, so your sign is Pisces, moon is Leo, and Aquarius. So water, fire, and air. That's good because you've got a couple of elements in there. But if you don't keep those in alignment, Yvonne, so your mind, your ascendant sign, your rising sign, the rising is usually the personality. It's who you show people who you are. You're good at communicating, you know, you're good at being around crowds of people, and your moon sign is in Leo. So you like to be seen. You want to be seen, you want to be heard. However, moon aspects is, it's like the inner world again, very feminine. You want to be seen, but you'll keep a little bit to yourself. Not everyone is ever going to know exactly what you're thinking or feeling. And Pisces is governed by fantasies and dreams. So you would also daydreamer. Oh my God, I've been so deflated and angry the past couple of days. That's because we've been in the remnants of the Mercury retrograde, which is now full force here right now today. Glad to hear I'm not the only one, right? Right. Like my best friend said to me today, you need to come and sleep at my house and you need to get away from your mum and your daughter. And I was like, if you're offering, I'm coming. I'm going. I'm coming there. That sounds exactly like me, Charles. It is you, honey. It is. Molly Dixon. Aquarius sun, so air. Fire. Aquarius sun, so air sign. Aries moon. Wow. So you're somebody, if you're an Aries moon, and the moon is about hidden aspects, but then you're an Aries. So it's like you would be mad, but no one will know about it. It's like Aries is governed by passion and anger and aggression and physical. But if it's under the moon energy, when the moon is the hidden aspect of you, it's like you'll be mad at someone, but you're okay. But deep down inside, you are like, I don't like you. I want to. So that kind of energy. And then you got Gemini. So you are predominantly air sign, and Aquarius and Gemini over-analyzing, overthinking things, always doing something, always the need to communicate, always the need to thought. You're in thought, mental thought. So yeah, overthinking and hidden anger. Like, maybe I shouldn't say it. I want to say it, but I won't, kind of thing. I'm a Pisces. My sister is a Pisces. I had to tell her that she was very psychic. She was like, you know what? I think I might be psychic, because I had a premonition that my friend was going to get pregnant and then she got pregnant. Or I had a premonition that this happened and then it happened. And I'm like, yeah, I told you that you were psychic and you weren't listening. And she was like, maybe I am. So yes, that explains a lot. Good. I'm very glad it does. Massive argument with some unreasonable lady today. Everything that comes out of my mouth for the past, from yesterday till today, it seems to be an argument. And it's not my fault, guys. It's the energy. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on Mercury retrograde and the solar eclipse. Ain't my fault. Okay, let's see. Pisces been feeling very low lately. So it's going to affect everyone. It's Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde doesn't care about your color and your creed and your height and your weight. Doesn't give a shit. It doesn't discriminate. It's coming for you. It doesn't matter what star sign you are. It's coming for you, Mercury retrograde. And it's going to be here for about 3 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, yeah, look, there you go. How long is the retrograde going to last? I would say about 3 to 4 weeks. And we usually have 3 or 4 retrogrades during the year. Ooh, yes, so yeah. Leo sun, Virgo rising and moon. So Virgo moon, and so humanitarian work. Very much like to be seen, but also very hard on yourself, Leos, I find. Great hair. I overthink and I sure have hidden anger. See, it's just great. That's great. I'm a Pisces and I can predict a few things and even feel things, especially pain. Oh yeah, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you absorb everything. Water absorbs everything it surrounds itself with. So you would absorb everyone's energy, feeling, pain, you name it, 100%. Yes. Sun, Sag, Libra, Moon, Scorpio rising. Ooh. So your personality, Scorpio rising, this is the personality that you show to people. Very sexy. Scorpios, you sexual sign of the zodiac, because that's what you are. Scorpios are the most sexual sign of the zodiac. It's like, it's always on the brain, whether you want to think about it or not. It's somehow always there to some degree. Libra moon, analyzing, overthinking things. You like balance and equilibrium. If you are unbalanced Libra, stay away. My mum's a Libra. Sorry, love them, but I could also and then you've got what is it, Sun, Sagittarius, my best friend. Verbal diarrhea. You say things and you go, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said it, or I could have said it in a better way. It's like foot and mouth disease, Sagittarius. Yeah, foot and mouth disease. You say it and then you go, shit, I shouldn't have said that, I could have said it another way. Can you please tell me about my son Leo? Leos. Leo, you're governed by the sun. Sun is, if you're a feminine that thinks like a masculine, very dominant energy, outer world, like to be seen, need to be heard, great hair, somebody that's supposed to be seen actually. And Leos have really big hearts, very big hearts. You're governed by the heart area as well, the chest area as well. Oh, hold on a minute. Somebody's talking about a dream. My dreams tell me things all the time. Take note of it. It is important to take note of your dreams. It is important to have a book and a pen under your pillow so you can remember your dreams, because your dreams will relay to the outer world. Remember, guys, we are plugged into the matrix. This is the reason why there's such thing as death, because we're not meant to be here for a certain amount of time, only a certain amount of time, and we go home. You're currently plugged into the matrix. Death is the release of the physical body. Death state is when, so think about the birth and the death process. From heaven, we come into the physical body. It's like the death of the soul body and then the birth of the physical body, to have the physical human experience, to feel everything, to learn for soul growth, spiritual growth. And then when we die from the physical body, it's a rebirth into the spiritual body where we go back home. And then God will say to you, so what did you learn during that lifetime? Because if you think you've only been here once, you're telling yourself a lie, because you will have visions and dreams of things that you don't understand. You'll be attracted to places, foods, a certain dress sense that you like. 60s era. Why do I like the 60s era? Why am I so addicted to Japanese or Chinese like food or the writing or the arts? It's because you would have had some sort of soul past in that time frame in your past life. So if you think that you've been here only one time, you got another thing coming, guys, because we've been here many times before. Many times. Why do most people hate Geminis? Excuse me, I got Gemini placements and people love me, yeah? My father is also a Gemini. Geminis are outspoken. Geminis will say what they need to say, and Geminis is represented by the twins. So one day you could be on, the next day you could be off, and they don't get you. Some people, they don't get Geminis, because one minute you're loud and, you know, spontaneous, and the next minute you're very closed off. So they don't know what they're going to get today. And that's why sometimes people don't get Geminis. And remember, I'm a Gemini rising. Ay, Dios mío, Josip. Okay, let me see. Scorpios. Why do people always get me wrong? Scorpios and Aries are always misunderstood. But you're very passionate and you sting, Scorpios. You don't have that tail for nothing, yeah? you sting. So when you're mad, people are going to feel the wrath of that sting. You know this is true, so don't try it. My ex is a Libra. Oy. And did you know that Putin is a Libra as well? A very unbalanced one. Very unbalanced. I have to go, but happy that I caught you today. I needed this. Have a great day. See you later, honey. Take care of yourself. Yes, cutthroat words. Cusp, Gemini and Taurus. You would have to seriously find balance between earth and air, because Taurus is earth and Geminis are air signs. So it's like heaven and earth. You need to balance those frequencies, Ranelli. What is my sign? I am a Capricorn born. My rising sign is Gemini and my moon sign is Virgo, which is what this energy is affecting right now. It's just too much, guys. It's just so much. But yeah, Venus opposite Pluto transits Cancerian and Capricorn. Lot of mercy. Venus, Pluto, Cancerian, which is the moon, and then Capricorn, which is stubborn, fatherly energy. Oh, what can I do to remember my dreams? Dream journal, guys. People are like, I never remember my dream. I wake up and then I remember it. And then like during the course of the day, I need to remember it, but I forget. Write it down. As soon as you wake up, write it down on everything that you remember. I don't care if it's a color. I don't care if it's a number. I don't care if you saw a tree. I don't care if you saw a dog. I don't care if you saw a cow. I don't care what you see in your dream. Just write it down, because it will relate to what's going on in your into this world. Yeah. So do you find that you get on okay with Leos? I'm an earth sign. I get on with everyone. Everyone. Leo is fire sign. My mum is air sign. My daughter is a fire sign. My sister is a water sign. My best friend is a fire sign. I'm an earth sign. Earth signs usually get on with everyone. Without the earth, none of you would exist. Just saying. Without an earth sign, without the whole of the earth, there is no water, no air, and no fire. So air signs, earth signs usually get on with everybody, just in my opinion. Let's see. Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Virgo rising. So you're very mothering, very nurturing, very loving, very intuitive. But the face that you show to people would be the humanitarian, the communicator, the mental. You think a lot, you read a lot, you like to know things. You want to know what's going on here. How would you come across to people? So you'll be somebody that's got very nurturing energy. M loves milk. You'll be somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, who wants a family, who wants a home, who would be very intuitive. But Virgos are communication. They like to study. They like to know. They do the humanitarian work. They're in the mental thought. So that's how you would come across. Remember, your rising signs are your personality. No, sun sign is your personality. Rising as well is attached to that as well. Gemini partner. I'm a Gemini and my partner is Pisces. Fish and water. Gemini, air sign, the bird. Pisces is the fish in the water. So you would have this love for each other, but it's like there's always going to be something you can't touch because you've got the bird and the fish. They're in love with each other. But how are they going to live together? How will they live together? And it's funny because opposites attract. So whatever your partner's sun, moon and rising sign, whatever your sun, moon and rising sign is, you'll be able to see if you go well together. So put it this way. My mother is a Libra. My father is a Gemini. That's great. And they lasted 28 years. They're both air signs, which is great. So they're governed by that sign, which is why they lasted, because they're both air signs. So it's a good mix. But if you don't flow well together, you could cause a tornado. Yeah. Everything is about balance and equilibrium, guys. Everything is about balance, balance, balance. I just wanted to say thank you. And you're from Zimbabwe. Hey, honey, how are you? You're so welcome. Everything that you have told me has come up. I just hope I can help. That's all I want to do. I just want to help. Book a full reading if you want, guys. It's up to you. You know, send me. I never ever force anyone for a reading, and I do free readings as well. Lynn, I'm a Virgo. Lynn Sherry, I'm a Virgo. Libra cusp. What does that mean? Virgo. So again, Virgos are about mental energy, thoughts, communication, studying, reading. I want to know everything about everyone, about everything. And then you're a cusp on the Libra. So Virgos is earth signs. You're grounded. You love being outside in nature. You do the humanitarian work. Libras is about law and order, justice. I like the scales to be balanced. I like everything in order, that kind of energy with the Libra energy. If you're unbalanced Libra, you'll fly off because you're an air sign. So have balance and moderation there. Leo sun, Scorpio, here for you since 93. Leo sun, Scorpio rising. Wow. Sun, water and earth. Capricorn, steadfast in your thinking, in your intuitive abilities, here for you since 93. Steadfast in your abilities. Capricorn is governed by Saturn. Saturn represents karma. This is the thing about Capricorns. We're governed by the planet Saturn. What does Saturn represent? It represents blocks, karma, life lesson, healthy boundaries, the father of the zodiac sign. So you'll be steadfast and really masculine in the way you approach things intuitively. You would think about it, or you should think about it before you move forward. The rising sign, which is like personality, and your sun sign, you show the sexy side of you. You are somebody who's very go deep. Scorpios go deep. You'll never know anything about a Scorpio, I'll tell you now. Leos, somebody who likes to be seen, famous. Fame would suit you. Great hair. Great hair. How much are your readings? Do you have any spaces? I'm always booked 2 weeks in advance. I read 5 to 6 clients a day. My prices have never changed. It's 50 Great British pounds. So let me just show you my chart because everyone's asking anyway. And I know this is backwards, guys. I'm so sorry, but this is it. 50 Great British pounds. It's 60 something dollars. Past, present and future reading, 1 hour face to face. Birth chart reading, which is what I was talking about earlier. And it said in the book that I'm going to have some arguments with some clubs women. And I was like, clubs women? Who's a clubs woman? And it was my mum and my daughter. That book is so, like, the way that I would read for you, birth chart reading, it is insane. I do all the work. You just do all the listening. 30 Great British pounds. That's something like 40 something dollars. Soulmate reading. Is the person that I'm with my soulmate? And am I supposed to be with this person forever? I need to know. I'm doing something added onto the soulmate reading, and I'm going to introduce it later on this year. But a soulmate reading is 30 Great British pounds. That's to tell you if you're wasting your time with the person that you're with. Should I be with this person? Are we supposed to be together? Are we together for a season, a reason, or a lifetime? That is also 30 Great British pounds, 40 something dollars. And then I also do 2 questions, 3 cards each for £10. That is something like $13. All you need to do is send me an email, annalizasouza@icloud.com, and I will send you all the details on how I do my readings. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So, I'm going to repost this. Oh, sorry. So, I'm going to be posting this live on my YouTube channel. Hopefully, TikTok will allow me to download it. Ooh. And you can watch it there again if you've missed it. Twin flame reading will come under the soulmate reading. All I need is your date of birth, your person's date of birth, and your star sign. But just read, please, guys. When you email me and I send you my details, read every word, because I am somebody who's so impatient, especially during this time frame, to keep sending back and forth emails when I've given you everything that you need in the first email. So birthstone Aquarians, you know, Aquarians are here to change the world. That's why they made that song, The Age of Aquarius, because you're so special, Aquarius. And my daughter's got Aquarius placements in her chart. Aquarius are here to change everything, to change the planet. Just saying. Are Libra and Aries a good match? It depends on what the other placements are. This is earth and fire. So earth is, no, sorry, fire and air. Libra is air signs, Aries is a fire sign. So think about the fire. If you are an air sign and you're shouting and you're having an argument with your fire sign person, what are you going to do to the fire? You're going to blow your wind to the fire, and the fire is going to spread everywhere, burning down the whole house and everyone in there. So you have to be very careful of how you communicate with your Aries partner. Everything is good if there is balance and moderation. Balance and moderation. Now, the reason why my mum and my daughter get on is because my daughter has Libra placements in her chart and my mother is a Libra. So I'm like, that's why you two are ganging up on me. And I'm like, piss off. So, yeah. Okay. So anyway, guys, I'm going to try and repost this on my YouTube channel. I'll probably be doing readings tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. I've got somewhere to go tonight because, you know, I need a break. So I'm going to come back probably tomorrow to do some readings. If not tomorrow, I don't even know what day it is today. I don't even know what day it is today. What day is it today? Today is, I don't know what day it is today, guys. Sorry, I'm totally in Mercury retrograde mode. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for joining me. I hope this helps. If you missed it, go and watch it on my YouTube channel. I will post it up there later on. I love you guys so much. Sending you love and light, honey. Namaste.